So Steve has been an absolute fantastic supporter of ours. He was the one that really put together the ad campaigns that we had for Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. Valentine's Day was a most amazing success, as we've kind of heard. Sadly, obviously, with Mother's Day, we had the tech issues with AWS, but please don't talk to me about them. But we're here to kind of reboot, get back in, and actually somebody else I should mention is Pam Vick, who is an expert on CRM marketing. So she's the sort of guru behind us getting our 2,000 users engaged. So I'm now going to hand you over to Steve Foreman.
Thank you, Dominic. Afternoon, ladies and gents. Nice to meet a few of you earlier. That's a lovely intro, thank you. Is there any feedback on you? So, look, no presentation from me today. This is, from the heart, really. I need to give you a little bit of background as to why I'm involved and ultimately why I think that you should potentially be involved in JiveBird moving forwards. Ultimately, the hard work's been done. There's an awareness of the brand, and it's always more expensive getting it out across TV, radio, national press, etc., than it is to do it through Ben's dark arts of social media. But the amount of my friends and my kids' friends who are aware of JiveBird already, you already have heard some of the testimonials as to why it's so different and why people would recommend it. From my perspective, I've owned an advertising agency since 1998. I was an ad manager at 3 national newspapers before that, at Capital Radio, at Sky TV. So I know my way around the media sector. And now, in the last 10 years, we have tended to do media for equity deals, and we've invested into 25 different businesses. So our portfolio is quite significant. And I'm really, really comfortable that JiveBird is going to be a performing part of that. Now, as I said before, the hard work's been done. I've put £250,000 into it. It's a reasonable sized play. Ultimately, we've got users who love the platform. And what I love about it, I tend to get involved as an angel into products. I don't want to invest into businesses where the share value is significantly high. I invest at an early stage when I can add value, and you don't win all of them. Look, anybody's a fool if they say that you're going to win every single thing you do. But look, the gifting market and the card market is changing. All right, we all know I own a biomass business as well. People don't want to send cards anymore; they're from trees, right? And ultimately, we're moving forward into a more carbon neutral space, we're moving forward into a renewable space, and the ability to be able to actually send a card at last minute, like the typical man that I am, shit, I forgot my wife's birthday, or blah, 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 all that sort of stuff is really, really useful. There were so many tick points for me that I wanted to acquire a reasonable share of this business. And, ultimately, as I said before, the hard work's been done. All we need to do now is that those people who have already loved JiveBird, imagine if every single one of them, you gave them 2 free JiveBirds every single month to send to their friends, which then they can have 2 free JiveBirds to send to their friends, etc. I'll tell you something now, Moon people will be knocking on your door within a couple of years, alright? So, I don't want to waffle on, I've told you my background, I've told you what I've done. The TV campaign, by the way, we were buying national spots on Sky for £10 a spot. Alright, we were buying full pages in the Times for like 1,500 quid, which should cost 30 grand. Alright, I will support this further, but I'm not going to do it on my own. If people don't want to get on board, they don't want to get on board. But it's a good bet. Enough from me.
Thank you, Steve. And Steve, thank you from the board and myself for all your support. It's been absolutely brilliant. That Valentine's Day campaign was amazing. So, you heard it from Steve, you heard it from Ben, you've heard it from David. You could just tap your card as you wave. No, not quite. But please do talk to us. Please help us. on this next stage, because this is going big. Thank you, and enjoy the drinks.